Today's horoscope, Taurus September 24th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. With the sun now in your solar house until October 22nd, you can enjoy renewed energy and motivation for work and routines. While you may not be gaining much recognition, it's a fine time for self-development and satisfying work. This transit highlights your desire to improve your habits, work, and health. New health and wellness routines can be in focus. This transit awakens a need to lead a more organized, productive, and healthier lifestyle. You take extra pride in your work and pay more attention to your health in the weeks ahead. While there can be some annoying grunt work to take care of during this period, overall, it's a good time to find more meaning in your daily affairs or catch up on important matters. Today, you could come up with a breakthrough idea, and a project or plan can move forward suddenly and happily. Another rocky period for relationships began yesterday and lingers into today. This is because your planetary ruler, our sweet goddess Venus, is clashing sharply with powerhouse Pluto. Threats, ultimatums, and power struggles could creep in like vampires or werewolves in the night. If you're in an unhealthy relationship, expect things to break down in very painful or dramatic ways. However, if you're on steady ground and have solid communication between you, this energy may coast on by to prey on someone else with wicked intentions. Do your best to unplug from the turmoil and lead with love and affection. What financial stressors could arise today? You take your financial security and stability very seriously. You may have to work through some financial fears when the moon in Gemini sextiles Chiron retrograde in Aries. Some stressful thoughts regarding your financial opportunities or status may come to mind. You might initially struggle with seeing the bright side of things. Luckily, this cosmic energy can also help you heal by taking action if you feel financially unstable. Make haste if you want something to change for the better. You feel pretty much in control these days, and you've every right to ease up on yourself and take it nice and easy. Of course, this doesn't mean no exercise or giving up on your healthy sleeping schedule. That would be counterproductive. You feel at ease with your conscience, so enjoy your long runs and the sensation of peacefulness that you feel when you spend time alone. Your nature is quite spiritual, and exercise feeds your spirit. Here is a day that is going to be favorable. The vibrations are going to allow you to start pushing ahead and discover new horizons. So, get involved with your family and friends and don't hesitate to communicate with them and open yourself up to new ideas. The atmosphere will be relaxed in your emotional life and you will multiply the interesting contacts that you make. In your professional life, you will have a slight decrease in activity but nothing of any consequence. Keep the sense of curiosity and fresh outlook you have. Your family and friends admire this in you. While Mercury will remain in a fun, playful, romantic, and creatively charged part of your chart for another 3 days, the Sun's departure today signals the beginning of the end for all planetary activity on this side of life's spectrum for the year. As the Sun leaves and transitions to your work sector just in time to take over from Venus, who departs only a few hours later, it marks the onset of a highly active period on the job front. However, it's essential to remember from the outset to balance work with play. While Mercury will stay on in your communication sector for another 3 days after the Sun leaves today, this is the beginning of the end of all planetary activity on the romantic front this year. Yet as one chapter is drawing to a close, another is just starting with Venus, the planet of love's return to your relationship sector today, beginning the first planetary activity on the relationship front this year. Daily Planetary Overview. Today's energy presents a unique opportunity for growth and positivity, even if the initial vibe feels a bit tense. With the Moon in curious Gemini squaring off with Saturn retrograde in intuitive Pisces and later aligning with expansive Jupiter in Gemini, the cosmic atmosphere may seem a bit challenging at first. You might notice an emotional heaviness or feel somewhat restricted, making it hard to maintain your usual optimism. It's almost as if something is holding you back from fully embracing the positive energy around you. But here's the thing, this is the perfect moment to seek out the silver lining. On the health front, things are looking positive. You're likely to feel physically well, with your thoughtfulness and self-control helping to keep you balanced. However, just like in social interactions, it's essential not to overdo things. Enjoy yourself, but keep everything in check. Have you ever noticed how, when you maintain moderation, you feel better overall? Whether it's in eating, drinking, or simply how much energy you're expending, today's cosmic reminder is to keep things balanced. Overindulgence might seem tempting, but moderation is the secret to long-term well-being. Now, let's dive a little deeper into the significant cosmic shifts happening today. The Sun is moving into Libra, the sign of balance, while Venus, the planet of love and desire, enters intense Scorpio. These shifts signal a powerful transformation, especially when it comes to relationships. Libra season brings an emphasis on fairness, equality, and harmony in all aspects of life. It's a wonderful time to reflect on how balanced your relationships are. Have you been giving too much in certain areas and not receiving enough in return? Or perhaps you're realizing that you need to open yourself up to receive more love and support. Libra energy is all about seeking fairness and mutual respect, making this a perfect time to restore balance in your interactions. Whether it's in friendships, romantic partnerships, or even at work, consider how the give-and-take dynamic plays out for you. What does balance look like in your life right now? Are there areas where you feel like you're carrying more than your share of the weight? Or maybe there are relationships that could benefit from a little more attention and care. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Sometimes simply talking it out can help bring clarity to these situations. And then there's Venus in Scorpio, which brings a whole different vibe. Scorpio energy is deep, transformative, and incredibly passionate. This isn't about surface-level connections anymore, it's about getting to the core of what matters in your relationships. If you've been yearning for more emotional depth or craving a more meaningful connection with someone special, this could be the start of a profoundly romantic and transformative period. However, there's a caveat. With Scorpio's intensity comes the desire for control, and that can sometimes lead to emotional entanglements or power struggles. The key here is to focus on building intimacy, not control. Have you ever noticed how much deeper your connections become when you're vulnerable and open, rather than trying to control the outcome? At the same time, there's a gentle reminder to watch out for overindulgence. Whether it's in socializing, food, drink, or spending, today's energy may tempt you to go a bit overboard. It's so easy to get caught up in the moment, but it's important to remember that moderation is key to maintaining balance. Have you ever overindulged in something, maybe a shopping spree or a night out €1, only to regret it later? We've all been there, and today's energy encourages you to enjoy life, but with a sense of balance and self-care. Overextending yourself, whether physically, emotionally, or financially, can take a toll over time. What's one area of your life where you could use a little more moderation? As these cosmic shifts unfold, remember that they're here to guide you toward greater balance, deeper connections, and a more fulfilling life. Trust the process, be mindful of your energy, and take things one step at a time. What are you focusing on today? Where are you feeling called to make adjustments or find more balance? Let's keep the conversation going. Share your experiences in the comments, and let's support each other as we navigate these energies together.